Hello and welcome to this video. As usual, my name is Mary and today we are discussing a very interesting topic. Maybe you're at a point in your career where you're wondering what is key to getting a higher paying job. I believe you'll find the insights we'll be sharing in this video very insightful and it will come in handy in your career growth. I am glad to be joined by our lead career coach, Mr. Paminas, who will be shedding more light in this subject. Thank you, Paminas, for joining in.
Thank you for having me, Mary.
Yes. We're discussing about some of the things that are key to getting a higher paying job.
Yes.
And maybe we can start by, first of all, shedding light on some of the reasons as to why that could be preventing professionals from earning a higher paying salary.
So in my experience, Mary, I would categorize the reasons into two. So some of the reasons are beyond the control of the professional. And also the other ones are within their control. There's something they can do about them. So if we can start with the reasons which are beyond their control, some of these reasons include the industry or the sector. For example, in Kenya, you know, NGOs, they pay better, way better than, say, the small industries. IT also does pay very well compared to other industries, banking also. So those are some of the industries that have been recognized as high payers. So industry could be one of the reasons. Another reason is the market demand. So if you remember well, if you had studied computers 20 years ago, I mean, you are a hot cake. But nowadays, you don't even include MS Word.
Almost everyone is knowledgeable.
Exactly. So nowadays, you don't even have to say that you're computer literate. So as things keeps on changing, sometimes you find your career, the demand may go up or down. So the example I gave about banking, the last 5 years, we've seen banks really retrenched staff, massive retrenchments across the board. So you're finding as we adopt technology, I mean, we can all access our bank accounts over mobile, transact, transfer accounts. The cashiers, the customer service people, they are losing jobs at the bank. So market demand could also be a factor. Another factor is the company size. So it goes without saying, if you're working for a multinational, you'll probably be paid more than if you're working for a small startup. So which are the reasons which are within the control of the professional? Number one, negotiation skills. So how you negotiate impacts the much you earn. So some people are better negotiators. Another reason could be lack of education or training. So there are some levels you can only get if you have certain training or expertise. For example, management, if you are applying for a management role, you need to demonstrate that you have management skills. And sometimes employers will ask you for proven skills.
Professional training.
Exactly, or professional training. So if you don't have that, you might find that that can be an obstacle. And the last one would be the issue of experience and skills. So nowadays employers, they are more keen on the skills, not the qualifications. So your ability to do the job is more important than you having that MBA or which university you went to. So if you don't have the skills, then you also may not command that high pay.
Great. Now, based on your experience also, I know you've been able to interact with so many recruiters, different companies, organizations. What then would you say is very key to getting a higher paying job?
So if you're a professional and you're watching this, for me I would say the starting point is skills development. So Mary, do you have the skills? So for you, for example, someone watching this video can see you're good at communication skill, you're good in public relations, even some aspect of digital marketing, because this is what you're doing. So skills it's the starting point. The second one is personal branding. So how do you package yourself? And here we're talking about your CV and your ability to sell yourself when it comes to interviews. Mary, you'll be surprised the number of candidates I meet, and when you compare with what they've done versus what they've indicated on their CV, it's not a match. Or you find someone, they are so skilled, but they struggle articulating the value they are bringing on board. So it's not enough for you to have the skills, you have to know how to package yourself. And that's where the CV and the interview, being able to master those two come in handy. And thank God the organization like us that exists that can be able to handhold you and help you within those two areas. Another thing you need to consider is networking. So the higher you climb in your career, you don't get positions through job sites. Sometimes it's who you know, who can vouch for you, who can say that, oh, I know Mary and I know she does a good job. So the higher you climb, then think about expanding your network. How many people know you out there? How many people know your skill set? That's very important. And then lastly, whichever level you are at, I believe, be able to seek opportunities for advancement. Yeah. It's only the first job where people will give you a chance. All the other jobs, Mary, and the higher you climb, it's you putting yourself out there.
True.
Yeah. So I would say that's, for me, if I'm to advise someone, that's the plan I would ask them to follow. Yeah.
As a career coach, I know you've had sometimes professionals reaching out for career coaching, advice or guidance. How does career coaching help professionals to just increase their visibility or even opportunities, job opportunities that could be available in their professional, maybe that targets a more higher paying job? How does career coaching help with that?
Yeah. Career coaching and mentorship, it does help in a very big way. I've been there before, because what normally happens when you have a problem, we talk to the people who are closest to us. You talk to your friends, you may talk to your spouse, to your significant other, but these people, they are really not professionals. So they can only help you so much. They'll help you by listening. So when you come and then engage an expert such as myself, it's really get interesting, because we are able to help you. We are the career expert people. So among the areas that I help professionals with, number one would be job search strategies. So coming up with a strategy that would work for them. Number two, and I had mentioned this before, the issue of you packaging yourself. How does your CV look? Is it selling you? Yeah. Which positions are you targeting? What do you need to add? For example, an executive CV cannot just look like anyone's CV. And remember how competitive the job market is. You're involved in recruitment, you know. Yeah. So we help you craft, you know, a job-winning CV. And I also help you with interviews, where now we can be able to see it and help you articulate the value, you know, be able to showcase the skills and the achievements that you have. Yeah. Over and above that, it's also the accountability and support. Like I said, when you're talking to friends, relatives, because they are not experts, they'll really not give you the push. They may not even really be able to identify those hidden talents. So when you talk to a coach or a mentor, they're able to tell you, hey, Mary, you have something extra. I remember even you, I mean, you didn't start, when you joined the organization, you didn't start doing this from day one, isn't it?
Sure.
It's something that came and you are thrown in the deep end and you embraced it. And I'm sure now you're a better person because of taking up this opportunity. Yeah.
I fully agree, especially with the, what is really coming out strongly for me is the need to not just only rely maybe on your skills or your expertise to target a higher paying job, but also leverage on the networks, and a career coach also helping you to just be more visible.
Precisely. Talk to someone, get advice, an objective advice, and that will go a long way in helping you realize, this is where I am as an individual, this is where I want to go. What will it take? Yeah, what will it take to get there, and what kind of support do I need? Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Karibu.
When it comes to career coaching, or rather you packaging yourself for a higher paying job or a higher salary, I believe you found the insights that we've been able to share very insightful, and this will really come in handy for you. Being able to brand yourself, to make yourself visible, more visible to your potential employer, depending on the kind of higher level roles you are targeting, will really come in handy. And in case you're wondering how to package yourself professionally, how to brand your personality, how to brand your profession, feel free to reach out to us, because this is where we really come in handy in terms of career coaching and guidance. We will be glad to work with you that journey until you land that higher paying job that you are targeting. The link below will guide you on how to fill the form and reach out to us, and we look forward to seeing you also in the next video. Thank you for watching.